Alrighty.
Happy birthday. What?
Hey, Alex. Alex Boone.
The
great
conference
to have you.
extraordinaire
Great,
woman.
great.
Thank you so much.
I didn't have a chance to tell you earlier. Outfit is just smoking.
It
Oh,
is.
thank you
Isn't
so
it?
much.
Isn't it?
Thank you.
Yes.
You know,
Thank you very much.
it's all about the taste.
Yes.
He's got that
It's
taste.
about the brand.
Alex brings your taste.
So Alex, bring that microphone up just a little bit higher.
Okay, sure.
So Alex, all right. So this is the producer of this whole thing. So explain
This
to
one
them.
right here.
Explain to them the scope of what you do.
Well, I am the National Conference Planner, and what I do is solve problems
She
and
does.
try to make people have an amazing experience. George always says people don't care what you said or what you did; they only care about how you made them feel. So that's my job. I am the person that's supposed to keep everybody happy.
Yeah. You're doing it well
this.
too.
Thank you.
Your company.
Yes,
You've been
Gap
in business
Communications
a
Group.
long time.
Yeah, I've been at it 31 years.
But share the whole, the whole
Oh,
ring.
no.
Because I didn't see, ads.
Well,
everything.
right. Well, we started out as a small public relations firm in Cleveland. And then I decided that for us to grow the company, we need to have a particular niche. And so I was like, we are the minority company that can help you reach other minorities and women. And that just kind of exploded for us.
I love
So
it.
we were the go-to agency if you wanted to reach minorities, as we called it then, but now it's people of color and women. And so we started expanding from just public relations to advertising and then special events. And then we started expanding from local to regional to national.
Now, the part that you're leaving out though is that it became necessary. In other words, people would ask you for more. It's interesting, isn't it, Alex? How
Yes.
you start one thing. Well, can you do this?
Right.
Well, could you do this ad?
Right.
Right, Alex?
It's one-stop shopping.
Yeah.
If you do a really good job for them in a particular area, they're like, you're the first person they think of when it's time to expand the service needs. So that's really how we grew the business. And it was kind of ironic when people ask me when I'm mentoring or helping other young people with starting their businesses, I tell them sometimes you have to give a little to get a lot. And one of the strategies that I used to build our company was not just finding that particular niche, but also to do things for nonprofit organizations as a volunteer or serving on a board of a nonprofit organization, because nobody knows if you're paid or if you're donating your time. They just see you working with that organization, and then all the powerful board members that you meet, they're like, oh, wow, she did a great job for the Big Bag Luncheon or something like that. We should try Alex for something else. And that really helped us a lot.
Yeah.
Well, how long have you been with FraserNet and the Power Networking Conference?
Well, I've been a consultant. Well, I've known George 40 years. Okay?
Wow.
But I've been a consultant to his conference for 15 years. This is our 15th anniversary. I'm trying to retire.
George is
but
not going to let you retire.
yeah, and that's problematic, okay? But, George, it's hard to say no because none of us can say no to him.
That's
But
true.
after I saw, since I've been here and everybody's walking up to me and saying what an amazing experience they're having, this is their first time, they can't wait to come back, I can't walk away yet.
Yeah, right.
I can't because it's I'm helping George realize his vision and establish the foundation for his legacy. And he has taught me so much. Oh my God, I have a responsibility to stay until he says, "Okay, I'm good."
Yes, ma'am.
Because he's done so much for me and taught me so much and done so much for my company.
Can you share a little bit with us, because we all know you and love you,
Oh,
but can you
thanks.
share with the audience that since you've been in the club, Yancey has started this 15-year club, right? So from year 1 to 3 to the last 3 years, one extreme to the other, what would be some of the differences that you've seen?
Well, in years 1 through 3, there was millions of dollars out there in sponsorship money. But as we as the years have gone by, what has happened is the pool of people asking for that sponsorship money has grown, and the pool of money has shrunk. Okay, so we have to be a lot more aggressive and attentive to identifying new sponsors and retaining our current sponsors.
Yes.
Because one of the things that we believe in is you take care of home first, and we have done a really good job, I think, of reaching out to unusual industries and businesses and helping them understand that there is a possible synergy. And they have come aboard to sponsor our conference. Organizations like First Financial Security and the Black Wealth Alliance and Isogenics, because we're about health and wealth and
Yes.
education.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
all those things, we're starting to bring people into the fold because they understand that we have a captive audience of 1,200 people to whom they can speak about their product or service.
Yes, yes, thank
And
you.
the other thing is that keep in mind in these 15 years, Facebook hadn't gotten here yet.
Right.
So
true.
so not only Facebook, all social media.
yes.
None of it was
Wow.
exist. So you talk about in this time, George's whole philosophy, right, of staying the course. Right?
Staying the course.
PNC has stayed the course.
Yes.
We
It's
have.
been consistent. Okay?
We've tried.
But everything around it has evolved. The social media. What are we doing right now? Live stream.
Yes.
This,
Yes.
wasn't part, this
Yes.
was not part of the
We
equation.
never thought of this in the first year. There was no Zuckerberg. There was no Buffett. None of that. I mean, we were talking to each other.
Yes. Telephone.
Imagine that. And we're-
Telephone with a wire.
Right. No cell phones.
Yeah.
No smartphones. You could eat a meal with your family and they weren't texting.
Well,
Yes,
think about
yes.
another big thing. Since we've been working, because I've been there with her. I've not been doing it, but I'm there.
Right,
at
right,
the events.
The whole time.
Is the whole short power talks.
Oh, yes.
That never existed.
Never.
The whole idea
Never.
was 17.
And I love
give
the
me your
power
best
talks.
stuff in 17 minutes, as opposed to a hour-long keynote.
An
Right?
hour and a half, an hour
Right.
for the keynote and half an hour for questions
But
and
these are
answers.
changes, all changes that
Yeah.
Things are changing.
just evolving. Right.
I was telling someone earlier today that the only thing that is constant these days is change.
Right.
Yeah, you change daily, but you need to change to be relevant.
Yes.
And one of the things I think that George has done a really good job of is developing relationships, but staying relevant, keeping the content relevant. And I have been beating up on him this year, though, about we got too much content. Okay, so but one of the things we enjoy getting is feedback. We had a lot of younger people here this year, and I've talked to so many of them, and I want to see us give the younger people a more visible role because they are the ones to whom this legacy must be passed.
Yes, ma'am. And you,
Right.
This is an excellent point she's made, and it really piggybacks on our brief conversation with Randall. In that, when you look at Kodak, Polaroid, you start looking at Motorola, all those companies.
Gone.
The problem was they kept. It became incestuous from the standpoint that everybody looked like and talked like they were all the same age.
Right.
Her point about the young people
Yeah.
is the young people are going to bring in a perspective,
Yes,
point
a
of
new
view
perspective. Yes.
that will take us to a different
That's
level.
true.
And will,
know?
and
That's-
will keep
that's
us
good.
relevant.
yes.
Right.
And when you talk about George, he always talks about what? The follow-up, right?
Right, the
money's
follow-up.
in the follow-up. Everything happens in the follow-up, right?
George is so meticulous about follow-up. He actually, when he gets a business card, he writes on the back of the card how he met the person and what he was supposed to do.
Oh,
am
that's
I
good.
am I supposed to call them? Am I supposed to email them something?
Right.
And he encourages people to do that
I'm gonna start
because
doing that. Yeah.
relationships will take you where money won't take you.
Yeah, that's great.
Okay.
How can people, they want to reach out to you, find out more about you, go to your website?
They can go to my website, gapcommunications.com. I also have the Women of Color Foundation, and we'll be celebrating our 15th anniversary next year, so they can go to womenofcolorfoundation.com as well. And I always answer all of my own emails. My personal emails are on both websites.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's old school, y'all.
That's George George training, y'all.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Alex.
Oh, my pleasure. Thank you so much.
You have so much on your shoulders. I know.
But
so
you know
for you
what?
to be
I
here,
don't mind. I got broad shoulders.
girl,
okay?
beautiful,
Okay. Thank you.
bone shoulders.
This was amazing.
Did you have
Thank
fun?
Oh, I've been having fun. I mean, I'm tired and I can't wait till tomorrow.
I'm talking about with us.
Oh,
Yeah.
Did you have fun with us?
I mean, are you looking at me smiling, honey? I'm
If she's smiling, everything's okay.
I'm having big fun because, really, I'm sitting here and I'm sitting there and Darlene was like, "Do you want to do this?" And I was like, "Oh, no, that's okay." And the more fun y'all had, the more I wanted to do it. So here I am.
You brought us some great nuggets.
Well, thank you.
Thank you so much,
Thank
Alex.
you guys for having me. Okay.
Okay, all right.
Thank you.
Thank
All right,
you.
Thank you. Wow. Oh, she said that was fun. Y'all having fun?
Is that Ms. Deborah Thorne?